What do you need to be happy? Many people answer that question with the same words: more money, a bigger house, a better job, or a more successful life. They believe happiness is waiting somewhere in the future, just beyond their current circumstances. Because of this belief, they spend their lives chasing one goal after another. When they achieve one thing, they immediately want something more. They become so focused on what they lack that they forget to appreciate what they already have. But what if the secret to happiness is not having more? What if true happiness begins when we learn to value the blessings that are already in our lives? In this inspiring Buddha story, a poor man spends years believing that wealth will solve all his problems. Yet an unexpected lesson from Buddha reveals that even gold can become a burden when we carry it the wrong way. Listen carefully, because this story is not really about money. It is about desire, gratitude, and discovering a kind of happiness that no amount of wealth can buy. A poor man named Dara believed that money was the answer to all his problems. He was convinced that he could only be happy if he became rich. Every day he dreamed about wealth, imagining how perfect his life would be once he had enough money. Because he was always focused on what he lacked, he rarely appreciated the good things already present in his life. He ignored the love of his family, the support of his friends, and the simple joys that surrounded him. One day, while traveling through a forest, Dara met Buddha sitting peacefully beneath a large tree. Dara bowed respectfully and said, "Master, I believe I would finally be happy if I had more wealth." Buddha smiled and handed him a small bag, asking him to carry it wherever he went for the rest of the day. Curious, Dara agreed and continued his journey with the bag hanging from his shoulder. As the hours passed, the bag felt heavier and heavier. His shoulders became sore, and his steps slowed. Eventually, Dara stopped to rest and opened the bag. To his surprise, it was filled with gold coins. Although the bag contained great wealth, it had become a burden because he carried it everywhere. Later that evening, Dara returned to Buddha and complained about the weight of the bag. Buddha gently asked, "If even gold can become a burden when carried constantly, what about endless desires?" Dara sat quietly as Buddha continued, "Many people spend their lives carrying the weight of wanting more and more, never enjoying what they already have." For the first time, Dara realized that his unhappiness came not from being poor, but from constantly chasing a future that never seemed enough. From that day forward, he worked hard for his goals but also learned to appreciate the blessings already in his life. And in doing so, he found a happiness that wealth alone could never provide.